Good morning everybody. Tomorrow morning I'm going to try and go for the tench again on my local canal. I'm here today just to see what's what, to see where the weed is, and there is a bit of weed out there, but there is some little patches where you can get in between the weed and the fish, mainly the tench and the rudd, can find your bait. It's looking nice. There's a big open space here, but it's too big an open space. I like a little hole in the middle of the weed, and I think I'm going to fish down there where I fished last time and caught that other tench, which is just down there. The weed cutting machine's here, so I'm going to try that and see what happens. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of weed there. There's a lot of weed coming up to the surface, and you know, it's quite nice, to be fair, because there are little holes where you can put your bait and watch your floats. You do have to have quite strong tackle on. I mean, I've got 6 pound line on and I can get a tench out quite comfortably from the weed, but you know, I don't know how many big fish are actually left, but you know, I don't have to go too heavy now, because I know most of the carp have gone. I haven't seen a carp for years, but there's still 1 or 2 tench in here, and 6 pound line with a size 6 hook does suffice. But it's beautiful canal, beautiful. Yeah, we'll just have a walk and see what's what before I come and fish it tomorrow, because there might be a better swim to fish. I like all these little spots just over here. You know, I like wandering about, and then come the morning we can hopefully get a tinker or 2 out. And it's good for fish spotting as well, because you never really know what's going to come up in your swim. I mean, like this swim here, that's a nice little patch just there. You know, you can see 1 or 2 little bits of weed coming up to the surface. If you can get just in between those little bits of weed, the tench like to go in and out of there, and we've got plenty to go at. We've got all the canal down there to go at, but you know, it's an absolutely beautiful place. Real Mr. Crabtree fishing this. It's just it's a shadow of its former self, because we used to have a really lot of big fish in here, but most of them have gone, but there's still 1 or 2 left. So we'll come back in the morning and we'll have a go and see if we can get a tinker. Well, so here we are everybody. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, bright and early, and hopefully we're going to get a tench maybe, or maybe a roach like last time, something like that, but you never know. Might get one of those elusive big rudd that are in here, but it looks nice. It's around about 14 degrees. It's really good, and I've brought Old Faithful with me, and that's the bread. So I can see 1 or 2 fish topping just out there now, which is good. So let's get the rod out, let's cast in, and let's see if we can get one of these tinkers. Yeah, and the rod I'm actually using today is the Tench Specialist float from the Drennan series 7, with a small reel loaded with 6 pound line. And of course there's my float over there with me starlight on. And of course we've got the trusty bread flake that's hopefully going to attract me a tench. Well, the sun is starting to rise now on the canal, and it looks really magical. and we're getting a few fish topping now. I've had one little bite, but you can see how dark it is. You can't even see much with the GoPro, but yeah, it's a really good time of day to catch your tench. Yeah, there we go. It's 4:15, and we're getting a bit of light on the job. I haven't had a real bite yet, but yeah, it's looking really nice. It's quite chilly, just sat here in my t-shirt at 14 degrees, but we don't mind that. Oh, what we got here? I think we've got a little tinker here. I think we have. Another nice tench. Have we? Is he a little tinker? Yes, I think he is. In we go. Lovely. Oh, don't come out, please. Yes, I think we have. We've got a little tinker. Oh, lovely. Yeah, you can't see him very well, but we've got a beautiful tinker in there. There's his mouth. Well, the light value is not quite great, and that one's a female. We'll get some light on the job. So that was nice, wasn't it? 2:13, nice start to the session. There we are. That's a nice start to the session, isn't it? A beautiful canal tench. I love catching these on the float. It's absolutely fantastic, and it's not too far from my home, which is good. I mean, yeah, Mr. Crabtree style, definitely. All the lilies, all the weed, and this is a nice start to the morning. So that's 2:13. So hopefully there's bigger to come. But look at that paintbrush paddle there. No wonder they put up so much of a scrap. Right, let's get this one back in. Happy days. There we go, Mr. Tench. Hopefully there's bigger to come. But you put up a hell of a scrap, did you? So making sure, taking the time, making sure they get plenty of oxygen through the gills. Although it's only a small fish, it was a nice welcome fish. It's my first fish of the session, so I think there's a few more tench than what I thought. Maybe I was just having some bad luck having 6 blanks in a row, but these fish are making up for it. Beautiful. I love canal tench, especially in here, and it's real Mr. Crabtree style, on the float, just with bread flake. There we go, you can see her gills are working okay. She's put up a nice scrap, that one. I can start feeling her moving now, so she's probably gonna go. There she goes. Beauty. Oh, we've just got a nice tench on. It's going mad. It's going through all the weed. Got to try and keep its head up. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. It's putting up a hell of a scrap. A nice early morning tench. try and keep his head up. Like in the bread again. There we go. He's had his little fight. In you come. Thank you, mister. For your size, you put up a good scrap, to be fair. Right, well, let's release a little bit of line. There we go. Let's get him out and have a look. Oh yeah, it's a nice tench again. Probably about £4 again. A little bit of weed. A little bit of fin damage there, look. Might have been caused by the otter. But the rest of you is alright, isn't it? Beautiful, hooked just in the scissors. So how about that then? Another beautiful canal tench, £4 2 ounces. So there is one or two still hanging about, which is good. It's good news for the canal. There we are, another beast. Well, it's a beautiful fish from a canal, isn't it? I won't exactly say it's a beast, but I'd rather have them from here than have them on a lake that's got a load of big tench in it. But yeah, it's just very picturesque fishing on this canal, so I'm quite pleased with that. It's 5:30 and well, she put up a hell of a scrap, didn't she? Going through all the weed and that, but yeah, what an absolute cracking tench. Right, let's get it back and hopefully we'll get some more. Oh. A nice beautiful canal tench being returned. Whoa, look at that. Look at the speed. Yeah, so all I'm using for my tension is a size 6 hook followed by 2 BB shots, and of course we've got a nice big float on there so we can see the bites. So that wasn't too bad. I'm in the same swim I was last time because the reed cutting machine's there, so it's not too bad. So we'll put some more bread on, we'll bait up again and see if we can get another one. So let's put another big piece of bread flake on there. There we go, look at that. Another piece of bread flake. We're going to put that on there, get that out there. There we go. So that was a result. Another tench. I thought there was one round there because there was only like 2 bubbles coming up, and I managed to get the bite. And that tench was on. Tell you what, that was a real scrapper, was that one. I thought it was going to be bigger than £4, but it was a right scrap, that. So that's good. I like one when I get one nice and early, and then the pressure's off. I'm still getting quite a few bites now going down there. Not exactly sure what they are. Whether it could be another tench or whether it could be rudd, I'm not sure. Well, that was nice, and that fight was absolutely fantastic. I mean, I've had them in a lake on running ledges, but just watching that float go down and it go diving, it's you never know. I mean, I used to have quite a few 5-pounders from here, and so far there've been 4s. You don't know how many's gone missing with the predation, but quite chuffed with that. So we've just put some more bread. I like to mash it up, just like I'm doing here. Got a chance for another one, and then throw it out there. That's about right. And then of course the little bits that are floating on the surface, sometimes the big rod give the location away, come up, bang, and if that should occur, I'll come up in the water and see if I can get one of the big rod. I mean, yeah, just walking back to the car, we can see we've got all the brambles out there, look. Got some that are nearly ready for eating. It's nice around here though. We've got plenty of nice flowers to look at as well. There we go, got some nice flowers there too. Plenty of wildlife.